Way 31 is uncovering new information about a centuries-old cemetery that's become the center of a police investigation. Richard Cemetery was built back in the 1800s in South Huntsville, right off Memorial Parkway and Hobbs Road. The man who owns the land has come under fire this week for possibly trying to disturb the graves. Thanks for joining us. I'm Pat Simon. Dan and Naja are off tonight. Way 31's Sydney Martin shows us the history of the burial site and what police are trying to learn.
Richard Cemetery is believed to be the second oldest cemetery in Huntsville. A police investigation started this week after neighbors told police the current owner was clearing the land. In Huntsville, you're required to get a special permit if the land contains graves. Police tell me they think 6 graves should be on the 3 acres. They tell me the owner doesn't have the special permit and say if he knew about the graves and had land cleared anyway, it could be a problem. The owner shared with Way 31 earlier this week he's owned the property for 40 years and had no idea it was a cemetery. But police tell me he hasn't owned the land that long. They couldn't provide me with a deed that would prove when the current owner made the purchase, so I looked through land records at the Madison County Probate Judge's office. Handwritten books dating back to 1810 show how properties have changed ownership through the centuries. I could not find when the owner purchased the land. The probate office told me professionals sometimes have to be hired to track down the history of property that's similar in age to Richard's cemetery. I then called the owner to see if he could give me a copy of the deed. He said he didn't have time to find it. He also said he didn't want to talk on camera because this is an open investigation. He can't comment further. Huntsville police told me they know the coordinates to the cemetery and are confident no business has ever been built on top of it. Now they're working to determine if the graves were knowingly disturbed. In Huntsville, Sydney Martin, Way 31 News.
Huntsville police tell us that they've never worked a case like this, and it's been a long process for them this week. An archaeological team has been at the site digging, and the Historical Society has been assisting. Police tell us they hope to release historical documents and other records about the cemetery soon.